What is Ayurveda? Can you explain the principles of Ayurveda?
Okay, Ayurveda has become very popular now all over the world, but still people don't understand really what is true Ayurveda, what is real Ayurveda, because what has become popular is like massage, oil massage, or this Shirodhara, or more recently Ayurveda is known as some herbs. You can buy some herbs, or you can drink some juice in the morning. So that's what people know, but just the word Ayurveda itself explains quite deep meaning of the word. It's a Sanskrit word which is a combination of two words, Ayur and Veda. Veda means knowledge, or we also say science. Ayur in Charak Samhita, which is an authentic Ayurvedic textbook, has been described as a combination of four things: body, senses, mind and soul. So what is Ayurveda? It is a knowledge about body, human body, mind, senses and soul. So it's an instruction manual for the human beings, in short, if you want to know. Like you buy any gadget, there is a booklet which explains everything about that gadget. So that's Ayurveda for human beings. And of course, the basic principles of Ayurveda, if I just very simply want to say, is balance. Balance between body, mind, soul, senses, balance at physical level, balance at mental level, balance at the sensual level, balance at the spiritual level. That's what is called health in Ayurveda. Whenever there is a disturbance in this balance, a person becomes sick. That's what is called a disease. And it can be at physical level, or it can be at the mental level, or it can be at the subtle level, which is really the subconscious level of the human system. The energy is at this subconscious level. So the basic principles at physical level are more physical energies working there. The 5 element theory, we have the Vat Pitta Kapha theory, which is responsible for explaining the functional systems of Ayurveda. And whenever these energies are in balance, a person is healthy in the physical level. If there is a disturbance, it is a disease. And the treatment that we do is we try to bring these Vata, Pitta, Kapha 3 energies back into balance. Similarly, at mental level, we also try to see what is the imbalance, subconscious level, what is the imbalance. And we have wonderful treatments in Ayurveda, which are not necessarily only medicines or some herbs, but there are other types of treatments. Psychotherapy is also there. There are spiritual treatments which can help the person to come back into balance. So this is briefly, it's a big subject, but to explain in just a few sentences is difficult, but that's what I try to explain. I hope you understand.
There are a lot of other systems of medicine. So why should people go in for Ayurveda?
See, Ayurveda is definitely, I will say, is a complete medical system. If you look at modern medicine, they can treat very nicely your symptoms. They can treat your body, but when it comes to mind, when it comes to some subtle disturbances or imbalances in the human system, there is nothing much we have. So Ayurveda is a complete medical system. That's why I very strongly recommend people to explore Ayurveda. You should all explore Ayurveda and not think that this is something outdated, or this is something old. Old is gold, we always say. So you don't have to worry about old. You see what the value is there. Today in our modern medical system, we all know we are struggling to find cures for some diseases. There are autoimmune diseases, there are incurable conditions. But let's explore into the ancient medical system, which is a complete medical system, which talks about body, which talks about the mind, which talks even about the intelligence, which talks about the ego, talks about the subconscious mind, and talks about the soul, which is really a very prime part of this human system, which we never try to understand. Soul is the real energy which keeps this whole system alive, and soul also needs some care.
Are Ayurvedic medicines safe and effective? What does science say about them?
Well, this is a good question about safety of Ayurvedic medicines. I think we all know about how safe are modern medicines, and of course I am not just trying to criticize any system here, But it's a fact, even modern medicine doctors will tell you what are the side effects of the chemical medicines. But when it comes to Ayurveda, our medicines are manufactured from natural herbs, natural minerals. Of course, any medicine can be dangerous if it is not taken as per instructions. Even if you eat one chapati extra, that can be a problem. Even food can become dangerous if you don't eat it properly, if you overeat something. For example, now why so many people are having diabetes and heart disease and cholesterol? It's all because food, we are not eating proper quantity of food, we are not eating proper quality of food. Similarly, Ayurveda is a very safe medical system. Of course, it has to be taken properly, and the medicines have to be processed properly. That is another issue which why people sometimes are scared of using Ayurveda, because they think that Ayurvedic medicines are not manufactured properly, but it's not the case. Right now in India we have a Ayush ministry. Everything is controlled, everything is licensed. There is very strict rules and regulations which the manufacturing pharmaceutical companies of Ayurveda have to follow. So, they are manufacturing good quality of medicines. Of course, a lot of medicines are being exported to all over the world. So, I think Ayurveda is a quite safe medical system. Of course, you have to study more about it, you have to explore more about it.